The goals for this playthrough are as follows. First, survive a Knox County RV trip from Louisville and back. Max out all the skills, including all of the lifestyle skills, the efficiency and driving skills, and other mods that I have added for the sake of world building. And third, the creation of a safe house in every town. A safe house constitutes any building that is fenced and has both electrical and water utilities prepared. I will not be allowed to leave to a new town without first creating a safe house in the town that I am in. Day 1 starts off in Seaside, Louisville, a modded map that is very near and dear to my heart. The problem that I encountered firsthand was that I didn't realize where the exits were. I knew one gate in this place, and I didn't have a sledgehammer to disassemble the big blockade on it. So I started looking around for loot, trying to find a sledgehammer and trying to find tools, considering I knew that I was going to be coming across a lot of wrecks because I am in northern Louisville and will possibly have to dismantle and destroy a lot of things in my way. I've already decided early on that Seaside would be where I build my Louisville safe house. But for now, this is a place I'll have to come back to later. Looking for a sledgehammer wasn't really fruitful, so I went and grabbed my truck. It's time to find a way to get out of here.
A few moments later.
I'll admit, in my avarice, I turned on my siren and started killing zombies. I may momentarily forgot that I was in the mood, but enjoy the zombie killing sequence, I guess. Okay, that loop repeats like 3 more times, so I'm just gonna skip over that and take you to where we're going next. I know this place. I've lived here before in a multiplayer server, so I know that there's an army store, gun supply store nearby, right here by the Energex. It was easy to find loot now. I was at a Seaside. I have a sledgehammer from a zombie that I looted. And then I turned on the siren again. Because why the heck? This playthrough is primarily based off of my playstyle. I just like to kill zombies. I don't really take into account how early or how far into the gameplay I am in. But enjoy another sequence of killing zombies. Admittedly, that goes on for longer than I thought it would, so I'm just gonna take you to the looting part. Early on in the playthrough, it was very important for me to find a sledgehammer. Breaking into these places was going to be no joke, and I knew that there were a couple of pawn shops around northern Louisville that I could break into and find some ammo and guns from. It was cool that I found one on a zombie, so it made looting a lot easier. I was on the search for only a few things. I decided early on that this playthrough was going to be a no hoarding playthrough, which means I'm going to stop doing that thing that I do all the time where I pick up guns that I'm never probably going to use, or ammo that I'm probably never going to use either. So I was looking for an automatic shotgun, some 12G drum mags, and of course, 12G ammo. That kind of went out the window pretty quickly because there were 5.45s and 5.56s that I just couldn't let go of. We'll figure that part out later when I'm actually, shooting these guns. The next part of the trip is a little more questionable. I know that there's around 2 or 3 pawn shops around this place, but I wasn't exactly sure where they were. Good thing about this place, this is a liquor store. And with the min-maxing traits that I got, I am 2-3 times an alcoholic. I don't know. Stacking more traits with a lot of other trait mods kind of gave me 3 alcoholics. And who am I to say no to free points? And then I knew it. I knew that this was where the pawn shop was, so naturally I turned on my siren, let it go off, and started letting the zombies collect. And collect. I finally make it into the pawn shop after just a few minutes, actually. There's a gun that I am specifically looking for that allegedly only spawns in pawn shops. This, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys know. But there's a handgun that is pretty much an automatic rifle that uses 5.56 ammo. It's called the Carbon something something. But basically, it's a very useful gun. Put it on your holster. Acts like an automatic rifle. Can carry a 5.56 drum mag. So I was really looking for it. In the hopes that maybe I could carry one around until I get a drum mag for my shotgun. Now, it's a matter of finding the other pawn shops. And after that, probably building the base at Seaside. We'll see how it goes on the next episode. I'll see you guys then.